I cannot recommend the book by Ray Dalio, Principles, highly enough. It is an outstanding read that will definitely increase your effectiveness running an organization, and also wonderful principles to live your life by. However, Ray Dalio doesn't suggest that you implement all of his principles. He advises you to use them as a guidepost to create your own principles on how to live your life and how to run your organization if you're an entrepreneur. And he drew from his experience running one of the most successful hedge funds ever in American financial history. And some of the wonderful principles that I took away from this book are the idea of having thoughtful disagreements within an organization. And that is so critical to finding out where people are on an issue, where you're on an issue, and have real listening happen, as opposed to people trying to debate each other and trying to win an argument, etc., etc. That doesn't really help people consider one another's perspectives. But if you have a paradigm where people have to listen to one another and really consider and reiterate what they said so that they understood that they've been heard, then the possibility of transformation can really be present, and things can be solved in a much more effective way. Another thing that I really loved about the book was the principle of a meritocracy, that the best ideas rise to the top and are implemented, not just based on who said them. If the boss said them, oh, they're great, or if some underling said them or an intern said them, then they're not good. It doesn't matter where the idea comes from. In a meritocracy, the ideas are based on merit, not based on who said them, which is a wonderful principle to live by. And, you know, if the ego gets in the way, you've got to have a set of structures to not allow that to dominate a situation, so that the best ideas actually do rise to the top and are implemented. And another principle that I loved from his book, of which there are like about 500 wonderful principles to consider for your own life and your own business, but the third one that I really loved is the idea of radical openness. And that's not easy, because people's feelings can get hurt if you give them feedback on what they're doing or how they're viewing something. But the idea of radical openness isn't to be critical, it's to be honest, really honest, so that you get things out on the table. And the more you do this, the more you train yourself into managing your own emotions and your own ego, so that doesn't get in the way of progress with an organization. I mean, I know that from years of working on a variety of different film and television projects, you really need to put your ego to the side, because all the people that I've worked with that I respect are all kind of cranky and very willing to tell you their opinion, which is great. That only makes the project better. So the more you can get that ego in check and get it out of the way, the better off you'll be. So hit the affiliate link below to support our independently run and owned media company, Rhythm and Light, based out of Chicago. I'm Steve Wardar, and I hope this helps. And your purchase of this book, which I believe will immensely help you through our affiliate link, will help us in our endeavors here, creating independent media that serves the public here at Rhythm and Light. Thank you very much. Take care.